I spawn-proofed this cave down here, and today we're going to be making this into a mega workshop. We have lots of things to do. Here's a reference image. I'll explain that more later. We need to get started by showing you what I did off camera, actually. Aside from obviously lighting up that area over there and getting ourselves some full armor and tools, well, except for the shovel, I expanded the potato and wheat farm a little bit, so we have this little section. I basically just doubled its size, which is pretty good, except for this side. I actually need to go one more out, but I didn't have enough dirt for that at the time, so that's one of the things that I did. The second thing I did was I made a big sugarcane little farm area. I actually just realized that one of these, there we go, isn't filled in. There we go. So I basically made an entire sugarcane area, which we'll need a lot of it today, and we have 36 sugarcane plus more from there. I'm gonna wait until those grow and before we break them. And then the last thing that I did was I also got ourselves a little bit of a cow pen over here. Now we're going to be needing some cows a lot today, so that's part of the reason why we got it, but it's also just good to have some cows, so that's also a good thing. So that is what I've done off camera. I've also made a little path going down to here. Now today's video we're going to be making a mega workshop. Now every single time I start a new series I always have the problem of I need storage. Like I just always run out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to basically lower this entire section here to this level right here, which would be about Y level 63. Then what we're going to do is this is going to be our like storage area. So this is where we're going to have all the chests. This is what we're going to make look nice. This is what's going to be kind of like the heart of the cave over here. I think over here I want to make a kind of enchanting station. So I'm going to dig into the mountain a bit, make an enchanting station here. And then close by over here, I'm going to make I think I said a brewing station. So this will just be, you know, if I need to brew up some potions, which I want to get more into, then this is where it's going to go. And then lastly, we have the mine shaft. This is actually where my mine shaft actually is. So this is actually kind of good anyway. So if I quickly head down here, you can actually see that this actually leads to the cave. This cave I did end up going to get all my iron from. I did go as far down as over there. So that's really, really good to, you know, to have like a actual mine entrance, which is really nice. This is probably where I'll be getting my like cobblestone and some resources from once I, you know, start doing big projects. So that's what that's gonna be for. Now I'm also considering maybe setting up a minecart rail, like almost like a mine shaft rail, I guess it would be called, but basically something where I can push a button and then send the minecart down. Because what I'm thinking potentially is that we can make it that, like if we want to, for example, go get some cobblestone for a major build that we're working on, right? Or some andesite, for an example, right? We can go downstairs, get an entire minecart chest full, and then rather than, you know, me needing to sort it out and move it into the storage over there, for example, I can just always have some in here, which would be really, really nice. So that's kind of the plan. And then lastly, what I want to do is I want to connect this body of water with this one over here. And I also want to just kind of expand upon this as well, make this look a lot nicer. Now, one thing that we're really going to need is a lush cave, because I want to get some spore blossoms and some glowberries for the top area right there. So we're gonna go ahead and start off by trying to find off a lush cave. We have made it home. My shield is kind of broken, but we did get quite a lot of good stuff. This is everything that we got. So we got a lot of lapis, a lot of redstone actually. We got some spore blossoms, which are nice. We can't unfortunately duplicate these. These are like the one thing in Minecraft you can't duplicate. I did get, oh, I thought I got more. Only one glowberry, but thankfully we can duplicate these, so that should be okay. We also did get some cocoa beans because we did pass a jungle along the way. So we got some cocoa beans and we got some melons. I didn't want to grab the wood. I did have the, you know, the smarts and the knowledge to write down the coordinates, so I do know that, but I didn't want to, you know, break down an entire tree. So we also have some drip leaves, some big ones, because that'll be nice to decorate with, and we also have some moss, which I really want to use. Now for the moss, I'm kind of thinking I want it to be a combination of a little bit on the ground here, but also mainly just on top of the ceiling, like up there. That's kind of like the big idea that I want for this. So that is really good to have. At least we have like the one, which is, you know, really good to have, like I just said. We also did get ourselves an axolotl, which is really nice because we can have it in the lake right here, which will be just really, that'll be so much fun to have him swimming around and whatnot. And if you guys want to name him, let me know in the comments what we should name this guy. For now, I'm just going to name him Axo. I might actually keep the name Axo, just AXO, you know. it's just nice to have. So that is probably something that I'm going to do. What else? We also did get ourselves 8 diamonds. That is a very, very impressive. Now, we technically need... I actually don't have more. Okay, so thankfully we're making this because I need more storage apparently. But we actually only need to keep 2, which means we have 6 diamonds that we can use to our name, which is honestly really, really nice. So what I'm thinking of doing, and because we need the 2 basically for the enchantment table. We're gonna need ourselves a pickaxe regardless. So I'll keep using my iron one because we can't enchant this at the moment. So we're gonna need that. Then we have 3 diamonds to spare. I might actually make the axe. Now, typically, I'm more of I like to make the sword kind of guy. Just because, again, I think that the sword is more worth it, in my opinion, than it, because, you need to defend yourself some monsters, especially when you don't have, like, perfect armor. However, we are actually in the early game stages, so what we're going to do is we're not working on it today or next episode. I actually don't know when we're working on it, but when it comes to working with villagers, my favorite villager is just to use the big spruce trees and just get sticks. You get so much wood and so much sticks on them that it's basically just really easy to do. So that's what I want to do for the villagers. So I think having an axe that's durable but also faster than an iron axe will be really, really nice. And hopefully by that point we also have like an enchantment table set up and we can actually enchant it so that we can hopefully get like unbreaking and efficiency, right? Just so that we can be even more efficient. And then that's what those will be for. So I know that technically the sword I care about more, but thinking long term and future, the axe is the better way to go. Right, so the first thing that I want to work on is the storage. That is just something that is driving me crazy, and before we work on these other stuff, like, I need to be able to take out the cobblestone from there and put it somewhere. So we need to get ourselves the storage. So I'm going to start off by leveling this entire section here, starting from basically this part, going basically to the wall over there. I'm going to try and make it look nice and make it kind of... I want to make it look like this land kind of transitions nicely into it, so it's not just, it just stops here and then goes down. If I do that, I want to make it look nice before doing that, so maybe we'll do something like that. But ideally, I want to try and make it look like it kind of like naturally goes down to the flat layer here. So I got ourselves a backup shovel because it's mostly dirt here, and I'm ready to get started. Alrighty, so with the entire little part here leveled out, we have more than enough space right here in particular to get ourselves a bit of storage going. Now, this is kind of like the main area, I guess you could say, and then I do want to make kind of like a path going this way as well. Not really, we're not going to put anything here per se, like we're not going to have chests right here. It's mostly going to be right here, but that way if we're coming from wherever most likely probably going to be coming from, which is that staircase there, which will most likely be fixed and improved later in a future date, then that way we have a nice little path to bring us all the way this way. So this is kind of what I have in mind. 12 double chests, multiply that by 2, we're going to have 24. Now, is that something that we're going to be using, forever and ever? Most likely not. I have a design in mind that I really want to do, but we're not ready for that yet. That is something that we need to do like way down the line when we have farms that give us a ton of redstone, tons of quartz, tons of rails, all of that stuff. Now, I still do think we can make the super smelter work. Now, it's just going to be quite interesting. Now, rails are something that we can pretty easily get, I won't even lie. Especially because we can just dupe them, which I know that duping might sound bad, but this isn't classic Minecraft. This is why I'm doing this. I'm going to allow myself to dupe rails, even though rails are like pretty easy to get. It's more of the powered rails that I need to dupe and I want to dupe. Now, what I'm kind of thinking is, you can see here that when I designed this, I wanted to make this kind of look like it naturally was going down. Well, obviously that's not really the case here, because what I want to do instead is we're gonna push this back a little bit. What I want to do is almost like a mini section like this. So imagine something kind of like this, but only like imagine if this instead, let me just quickly demonstrate here. Let me just imagine this was like this, where basically we have one double chest here. Maybe it can even go to like here or something like that. And what it does is basically this would be the output chest, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I want. So what I'm thinking we can do is somewhere around here we can have the minecart chest that we go to, you know, actually go around. Now we only have 11 here, but we're gonna go a couple of blocks further. At least I think we need to go at least 4 blocks more this way. So that gives us from 11. Now that gives us till 16. Now what I'm actually thinking of at the moment actually is we might be able to put a third one of these right next to this one. And then we can do that kind of little half one on the side. We could put that on the side over here instead. And that could actually double us keeping this part up. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Let me quickly get that going. Something like that. Now, obviously, this dirt will not be here because actually this will just be the minecart track, so you will just be able to see that. So that will hopefully look a little bit better, but that's kind of the rough idea. So the input would be somewhere around here. I'm thinking somewhere maybe in this little spot here. And then, you know, you would send it up all the way around, and then this is where the stuff would come out. So if we were to smelt, you know, cobblestone into stone, this is where the stone would come out. Now, we do also need an input chest. Now, the input chest, I'm honestly kind of just thinking I might run that like right here, just because it's like, why not, you know what I'm saying? Like have like this one be like or I say the fuel input, the fueling minecart thing will go here, and then the actual one will go here. Now we need a little bit more iron for that, so unfortunately we won't be able to do that. That I might actually do after what we do next, which is going to be the enchantment setting. Now I know that we don't have any like that much levels. Kind of sucks, I know, but what I'm hoping is that as we collect more of these items that we can get more of this, like more XP. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly finish off this last one right here, this last little section here. Then I'm gonna go and start to collect everything that we need for the enchantment section of this workshop. Alrighty, so I got the enchantment table as well as 11 of the 15 bookshelves. Now I seriously need a break from killing cows and harvesting sugarcane, so we're gonna start designing this part over here. So we need to start off by basically carving out an area over here really quick. Alrighty, so this is the area where we've gotten. So it's nothing crazy, you know, it's nothing like eye-catching, but it definitely is enough space for all of the bookshelves to go here, as well as the, you know, like enchantment table there. Actually, I lied to you, this needs to go. I just realized that this pillar is not supposed to be here. Okay, there we go, because basically the shape that this needs to have is it needs to have a basically like something kind of like this. So if we do, you know, like that, that's basically the shape that it needs to have. Now I'm wondering if I can maybe like supplement, like, you know, maybe putting it like this and then putting some bookshelves like here or something like that, because I don't know if that'll do the same. I should actually probably check that really quick. Alrighty, so yes, this will technically work. Now, I actually prefer this a little bit more. Just design-wise, I think that looks a little bit better, which means that we're going to need, instead of 15, we're going to need 16, because this is technically the extra block. But we can technically get this working, which I absolutely love the design of this. Now, I don't know how I want this to particularly work. Like, maybe it can be something kind of like this, and then, like, we can expand this out a little bit more this way, maybe? Like, I just feel like I think that look a little bit better, because it's like I want you to be able to, like, if you're looking from over here, yeah, you can definitely see it's over here. But then if you're on this side, for example, and you're looking, it's like, you don't really know what that is. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a bit random, I guess, right? So that is kind of something that I want to do. Now, something I'm kind of thinking is maybe making it look like this was once like almost like something that was built here, you know what I'm saying? Like something kind of like that, maybe, where, like, you know, it looks like on the inside that this is like the opening to something, right? Like, wow, like it's nice and detailed, but then, like, you know, you get inside and then like it's a little bit more cracked than you would think, you know what I'm saying? I wish we had some of the what's it called, the mossy cobblestone. That would make it look really nice, and we can technically go ahead and get some, but it's kind of one of those things where I don't know if it would make it look kind of bad if it looks like it's, like, you know, infected almost. So I guess with this, it kind of just looks like it's more cracked, I guess you could say. And then like we said, there is going to be some things going over here, We can actually get started with that, actually. Like, might as well, especially because it'll give, like, a good visualization. So now that we know, like, where we're placing this, we know what we're doing. So let's start off by at least covering all of this. So, yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to go there, and then I believe we can make these go here, and then we can just put one, yeah, I think we said we're going to put one here, and here as well. Yeah, so this is basically what it's going to look like. Now, we are going to need a couple of things. One of them we actually don't have at the moment, and that's going to be an anvil, and we're also going to need a grindstone, which I totally remembered how to make and definitely didn't have to Google it. So if we head over here, what I'm kind of wanting to do is, so we're having one go here, and here. If we put that kind of there, that kind of looks like it's coming out of the wall. Now, I don't know if we should do something like I don't know if maybe what we should do is what I did over here. You can see I did put the workbench and the stone cutter on top of some slabs over here. I do have leftovers. Maybe to add some wood, because I feel like it's too much like stone. Like, I want the kind of look like that has over there. So maybe what we could do is if we put that here, what we could do is make it, I guess not actually. Wait, it would have to go up here and then go down like that. Yeah, so we could do something like that. Now, the way that this one would work is that this would go here with the anvil going up here. I don't know how good that would look, though. I won't lie. Like, maybe... Okay, so this looks a little bit weird, I know, but I actually think I know what we're doing. Now, in order to show how this will look, basically, I need the anvil here, but basically, you can get the anvil to place, like, kind of something like that. So, you know how it's, like, that right now? You can also make it go, or something like, whoops, wrong way. You can make it go like that with the anvil, kind of make it directional. Now, what if we did that like this, and then we make it so that this is functional, you know? If we have something that we need to disenchant, we can. But it also can look like those things are actually hanging and holding the anvil up as well, and that could be how we make it look like that. And that shouldn't interfere with anything. Wow, we can already get looting and we can get efficiency. Yeah, if only we wanted to do that, but we don't. So that could actually work pretty nicely, actually, I think. And then I want to add a little bit more wood somewhere. I don't know how though. Okay, that's not that bad, I don't think. I definitely think what I want to do is incorporate more of the, like, kind of stony look in here. I definitely think that helps a lot more. And maybe even, like, going up, like, kind of like the side a bit, you know? Like, maybe what we could do is make it look like that. Yeah, I think that actually helps quite a bit, I won't even lie. Like, I'm definitely a fan of that. Okay. Okay, that looks a lot better. Adding in some of the stairs, also some of the walls here, just gives it some texture. And I think that is simple, but that's kind of the whole point of this base. Simple, but also looking very, very nice. If we had some, like, tough blocks and stuff, we would definitely add it here. But for now, the cobblestone and stone kind of texture looks really nice. And I can't wait to get the anvil here, because, man, does this look kind of stupid. I am very, very excited. Alrighty, so I've dug out a little bit of an area here for the brewing area. So now we are on to the area. So I do have a brewing stand that I pillaged from one of the villagers in the last episode, I believe, or it might have been while I was exploring for some stuff in this episode. I don't really remember at this point. But what we're going to need to start off is the workbench. So what I'm kind of wanting to do is I want to make it look like each spot has how do I want Like, I want to make it so that, like, you know, the main brewing stand, for example, let's say we're going to make it out of, let's say, we'll do that, sure. I want to make it so that, you know, this is the brewing area, right? And then, you know, here we can even put, like, a chest here for all of the other potions, right? So, like, I have this potion. I think I'm going to, like, put it there, you know? Actually, I can even make a barrel. Heck, why don't I just make a barrel? Right there, boom. It's like, this is, like, the functionality of it, right? And then, you know, maybe what we can do is each wall on this side has, like, a function, you know what I'm saying? So then over here, like, let's say we can do this and that, for an example. Let's say right here is where the cauldrons will go, okay? I don't know if these will be, you know, functional, but hey, at least they're there, you know? They can look nice, you know? And then we can kind of do maybe something like that, or don't know if I actually like that, I won't even lie. But if we do that, then we can easily just, you know, take a bucket, right? Put each of them in there. And then there we go. We literally like had that perfectly there. And then what I'm thinking of doing is maybe we can get ourselves another barrel, and then we can put that there. Actually, let's change the barrel to be that way, and then maybe we can put that on there just for a little bit of detailing, sure, and then we can get that going there. But basically, that way, this is where the bottles can go. So, you know, this is where that would go. And then we can put the glass over here, and then this is where the glass could go, right? So then, you know, you turn these into bottles, for an example. I think I need this glass at the moment, actually, so I'm not going to put that in there. But, like, hypothetically speaking, okay, you know, you can make the bottles. Actually, I'll make 3 just for now. And then, you know, you can put them in here and whatnot, and then it can go something like that. And when you want, you know, to get a bottle of water, you can grab that. Go ahead and enchant it. We don't need it at the moment, so we'll just put it there. But that's kind of the idea. Now on this side, we need to make it. This is, I think, where I want the ingredients to go. So what I'm kind of wanting to do potentially is I want to make it slightly different. Where maybe we can do that, and then let's make another barrel. Yeah, why not? And then we could put that barrel there. I actually do want to move the workbench. I think I might put a workbench on each corner over here, actually. Only because I like the way that it looks. I think, like, I feel like that just adds more to it, I guess. You know, for some reason, I like that a lot. I don't know. It just adds something to the side. So, I don't know if we should do that right there. Oh, I think that just looks really nice. I won't even lie. I think that just kind of makes it perfect. Makes it look perfection. I don't know what I'm saying. So this is kind of just what I wanted to do. Now, of course, this is kind of bland for our taste. So like we did with the enchanting room over here, we're going to spice it up and make it look a little bit detailed. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I won't even lie. Adding in some texturing with the cobblestone, but also using some stone and as well, or some stone stairs and some stone slabs to get that kind of like look here that makes it seem like there's holes in the walls and even up here. Yeah, this is perfect. I can definitely see myself being like, oh, I need ingredients. Let me come here, get the ingredients I need, plop them into here, you know, go into here. Oh, we need water. Let me, you know, get some water. Put that in there. Boom, brewing it up. Okay, let me put the extra potions in here because I only need 1 or something. I don't know what I did there. Wait, what did I even do there? I don't even know what I did. Did I just interact with it? I brewed a potion. Okay. I don't know how I brewed a potion there. But yeah, sure, I guess I brewed a potion, I guess. My first potion was a bottle of water. Very fitting for my personality, I think. You know, I don't know how long until I realized that this is my job and I'm supposed to be recording. Yeah, I kind of did all of this thinking I was recording. Oh my goodness. So, actually, I was just explaining how this isn't a typical big build like I was expecting. So, basically, this is our mine entrance. This is going to be the entrance now. I double widened it, and I also put this back by 1. So now we have a proper staircase to go down, and then this is where the minecart will go up and down, and that we won't be able to do for a while. Because I want to get fortune before we go, and we did actually, by the way, I did get the last couple of bookshelves that we needed. So now we can get a level 30. It's just that we need to, you know, get to 30 levels, which we don't exactly have a mob farm yet or at all. And I haven't found like a spawner dungeon thing, so I don't know what we're gonna do for that exactly, but this is basically done. Now, I was actually just saying before I realized I wasn't recording that I'm not very good at building mine entrances. I don't know how this is like looks. Someone probably made a way better one. I'm not the best builder. I'm still learning, but this is just what I've done for now, I guess. You can let me know in the comments. Yeah, it's kind of small. Honestly, it didn't really need to be recorded anyway, but yeah, this is basically just what I've done. So now we're kind of at a point where all of the main kind of structures, I guess you could say, are done. So we have the storage area, which all we really need to do is, I might not do this on camera, but I might just like put like item frames with the stuff on. So like, you know, I might put like an item frame with like wood or something, or there's like a lot of dirt in here, so dirt here and stuff like that. I just might do that. But as far as like everything else goes, all we really need to do is set the bridges up, actually, because we just need a bridge going over there and over there. I think I had a third bridge going over there, but I don't need a bridge over here exactly. So we're basically just gonna set one going all the way over here. That way we can, we can, if we wanted to, go all the way around, but we can just have like a nice small bridge going over. And then what I actually want to do is I was gonna originally combine this like pond with this one over here, but that would mean that Axo over here can swim all the way over there as well, which I don't really want. So instead of, I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep this pond exactly as is. We're just going to probably get some things like glowstone maybe, and then later down in the series we can get like sea lanterns going. But I also want to like bone meal it. Like, I actually don't know if we have any bones on us really quick. We don't know, but basically if we bone meal the water in here, we'll get like some seagrass. So it looks like there's some sort of life down here, which is really nice. So basically all we need to do is get the bridges going. Alrighty, so I've gotten some more iron. So we have enough iron. I hope we have enough for some hoppers. Now, in this chest here, we have all the materials that we need to make a rail duper. Alright, so the way that you want to make this is you want to be facing a specific direction. I believe you want to be facing south. I think you want to be facing this way. So what you're going to do is you're going to make something like this. What you're going to do is you're going to place that there. You're going to place some redstone dust there. You're going to place your sticky piston like so, facing this way, with the slime blocks like this. Then you're going to place your observer facing this block. So it's going to be, oh, whoops. Oh, I guess you can technically do that as well. You can do like that there. Then you have like the arrow is pointing that way. So the observer is again facing into this. Then you're going to place those right there like that. And then you just, there you go. You see, just click that and that works right there. And you can get an infinite amount. Now, this will not work if you're facing another direction. There may or may not have been another shot where I tried building this and I was facing the wrong direction. It didn't work. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're facing south. And you can just get as much of these as you want. Alrighty, so I got some iron and I got the back hoppers in place. So these hoppers right here will basically input the coal, for example, if we decide to put that in. So that's how it will do that. Now, this is basically going to be running the same thing with the minecart going over like this. What's actually going to happen is that it'll actually go back one block, hit this wall, and then go backwards all the way back over to here. And then we'll have to figure out where we want to make that go. And there we go. I'm just going to quickly go down. I might actually quickly go down like over here. And yeah, it looks to be just fine. So there we go. That is the, so anything, so basically that's the extraction. So anything that comes from here will go under and then end up in that chest over there, which is really, really nice. So at this point, all we really need are the last couple of hoppers to go on top of here. And then we're pretty much good with the system. So this is basically how it works. So we have this entire track system going all the way over here on top. This will be dispensing the coal. So the way that this works is this will basically just stop right here. Now, it won't go, but if we press this lever, it will basically, if we go over into here, it's going to go all the way down there. It hit that wall and it's going to come back. It'll come here and keep on going. Now, when we think that it's empty, what we can do is we can hit this lever right here. So when it comes back, it'll just basically stop here. So that's basically what we're going to be doing as well on this side over here. Alrighty, there we go. So this entire system basically works where this will put the items in and then this will put the fuel. So I put coal there and then block there just as an example. Now, I don't know if we have any leftover coal. We do. Okay, so let me quickly grab all of this. We even have some extra stuff here. Nice. So here's what we'll do. We can only do a certain amount. So, oh, we even have some more over here. Perfect. So let's just grab some of that and let's just grab a stack here. So if I send that with that, if I go there and there, okay, now what should happen, Okay, is I can actually hear, and you can see down here the furnace crackle, so that's how you know that it's working. We should see, I think 16 cobblestone there. I forgot what I put in there for a second. So when that's done smelting, we should see, oh, yep, there you go. And then we should see about 16. It should stop at right there. Oh, perfect. There we go. And then we can just go ahead and stop this one. Oh, this is actually getting stuck on this block. So yeah, we have to just let that go. Okay. We should be getting, oh yeah, there you go. You can quite literally all the way to 48. And I'm telling you, looking at the recording, it's not even been a minute. Look at that. It's just already done. Look at that. That is insane. That is why I want to do this. So usually what I like to do is I usually like to showcase it kind of being there. Like I usually like to have glass back there so you can see the furnace smelting. But in this case, I actually kind of like that it's behind everything, and then there's like a bunch of random minecarts that, you know, you kind of know it. There's probably a better way to hide this. I'm just not doing it the best way. But you know what we could technically do is we could technically get rid of this minecart, like this one here, and move it somewhere like over here, for example. So there's a random minecart chest here and over there, and that's just basically how it works. I also put some of these here so that when you look at it from the back, you don't really see it, and it adds some nice detailing, you know. So that's just kind of what we did, and it's basically very simple. So it should be very effective. I'm very excited to have it, and very glad to have it now, because there's quite a lot of things I need to smelt. And for the last thing that we need to do, we need to make 2 bridges going from here to here and from there to there. So we need quite a bit of slabs, which we do actually have a decent bit already, so we could probably get started on at least one of these. I don't want these to be like insanely long, so what I'm kind of expecting, honestly, is do we even have... so we do have a couple of these. I don't know how well this will look, but what if we did trapdoor into that, and then we did a slab here? Now, the only reason why is because I kind of want it to look like an overhead one. You know what I'm saying? So if we do that, then I guess technically that would need to go there. That would go there, that would go there, and then this can just come over here. Now, it's not the best looking bridge, I know that, but hey, it's at least better than nothing, and I actually think it looks actually quite nice. And then what we could even do is, I think right here is the like the kind of middle bit. What we can do is we can do something like this. Oh, we even have a fence. Perfect. If we can get that going and then get one of these and one of these going, what we can do is we can turn this into an iron nugget, turn this into a lantern, and then what we could do is we can go kind of like here, and then underwater have like the lantern kind of going there. Now, does that really make much sense? Not really, but I still think it looks kind of cool that it's going into the water. That way, just our, you know, axle over here has a little bit of light. I actually think that that looks really, really nice. And I don't think we have any bones still. Oh, I do have a couple of bones. Okay, so we have 2 bones here. What we could do is just, you know, seagrass this area a little bit. That way it has a little bit of some life. I wanted to do this since the beginning, I won't even lie. We definitely need to do another light on this side as well. So if we can get that, then that would be awesome. In theory, I want this entire area to be like kind of bone meal, but we definitely need to do like this spot here. Yeah, that just gives more life for Axo over here, and I absolutely love it. You know, it's nothing crazy. It's just, it's a simple little bridge. You know, it's nothing, you know, it's not going to blow our socks off, but it does look really, really nice, I think. So we need to do basically just another one of those, and we don't have any more of these trapdoors, so we're just going to do it like... We'll just make it go like over here. That's fine. Then we can go here. Like so. Now I am going to do what we did again over here, just because I like the way it looks. And there we go. We have a lot of light for under here, and I think it just looks really nice as well. Now, the last thing that I want to do is we're going to need to actually get a couple bit of stone. So thankfully we have enough of this. I should actually smelt a little bit more, because what I want to do is cover up those dirt patches right there, probably going to the edge, but at least this middle section, those like little bits there, that little section there, I want to replace with stone. And then we're going to use some of the glowberries that we have. I don't know where I put them. I think they're upstairs. We can get those glowberries and then place them around here. Now we're gonna need quite a lot of them, so I also do need to go bone hunting, so I'm gonna quickly go ahead and get that going. Anyways, that is basically today's video. I just need to sort out this chest because this was kind of the chest I was working out of. I kind of started to do that. Well, not really, I guess, but I tried to doing that with this. Like, this is like the stone one, the dirt one, wood. So like, I've kind of started, but I think that this actually turned out really, really nicely. I think it looks really great for a starter workshop. It has everything that we would need. The only thing we actually really need to do is enchant the pickaxe, which I do kind of want to do. So let's quickly figure out a way to get the last bit of XP. Alrighty, a couple of coal later, and we now have 30 levels. Now, I think I'm going to enchant my pickaxe first, because I'm really hoping for Unbreaking 3 and actually Fortune, because this build took quite a lot of iron and took... Oh my gosh, I actually am not. I was going to make a joke about the iron it took, but it actually took like an insane amount of iron that I really don't want to bother. So let's quickly go ahead and see what we can get. We have efficiency 4. I'm really hoping for something. Actually, what else could we get? We can get looting 3 and efficiency 4 and infinity. Okay, yeah. Let's quickly try efficiency 4. There we go, enchanter. There we go. And Unbreaking 3. I was really hoping for Fortune, but that's a-okay as well. Now, I am actually a little bit curious. I do have more diamonds here, and at the moment, I don't have any mending. Although I will say I did find a villager. I was using a villager, and I did get mending on with him. I just don't have the emeralds for it yet, and I'm not going to deal with that until we deal with the thing yet. But I didn't mean to get it. I was just trying to get a good enchant for paper and stuff to get emeralds, because I thought I wanted to use emeralds as a block, and I accidentally got mending. I'm like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I got ourselves a secondary diamond pickaxe because I'm actually curious to see if this will give us... Okay, so that will give us another efficiency 4. I don't know if that'll give us unbreaking, but we can at least combine the two because like you guys can see, this pickaxe is about to break really soon if I don't get this fixed. So that's going to be something that I will be working on in between this video and the next video. So that is something to look forward to. Now, that will be the end of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? I think this was a great job. I think we did really good. I missed a little bit over here of dirt. I'll probably get to that probably after this recording, not gonna lie. I'm already kind of mid outro, so I don't want to, you know, stop doing that just to get that piece done. But I think we did pretty good. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, what did you guys think? And I can't wait to see what this base looks like with those glow berries done. I'm very excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys, and I will see you all in the next one.